Yo, it's cracking like a Scooby snacking, man. It's Caps and Crowns. We in here. Man, motherfucking Kendrick Lamar. Big announcement. Big fucking announcement, man. We already know what's going on. We're a couple of days behind. But it's all right. It's all right. We here. So everybody, y'all seen it. We're going to go ahead and run it right now. Kendrick Lamar made a huge announcement about the Super Bowl. And let's get it.
There you go. Give me one more. Come on. Two more.
Nobody's catching the ball.
Not a fucking
Just like that.
Y'all think anybody's catching the ball?
No.
Baby came out there catching all the passes. What are you talking about?
He throwing them to Whitney.
You ready?
He's throwing it to us.
Disrespectful.
Exactly.
That's what a Kendrick Lamar stand would say. He's throwing. We're catching the balls.
He said exactly.
Hello, everybody. My name Kendrick Lamar.
Okay.
And I'll be performing at Super Bowl 59.
Lit.
Will you be pulling up?
We there.
No.
I hope so.
We there.
You know it's only one opportunity to win a championship. No round two.
Only one.
That's such a stupid line. That's such
No,
a
it's
One
not.
per season,
No,
bro.
what?
One per season.
Karan, shut the hell up.
Shut
the hell up.
Shut up.
That
Thank
shit is
you.
amazing. That shit is
God,
amazing.
bro. Stop.
You know it's
Just
only one
stop.
opportunity to win a championship.
Looks right at the camera.
No round twos. Let's
Let's get it.
get it.
Let's get it.
Hey,
I
Corey.
won't want
Hey,
you to miss
Karan,
it.
can I bleed him yet?
Meet me in New
Corey.
Orleans, February 9th, 2025. Wear your best dress, too, even if you're watching from home. Let's go.
Mm.
That's what I'm talking about, man.
Yee.
Now we're going to get to it for real. Come on, you gotta make sure you catch him with the hands open like that.
There's nobody
You
out
running real
there,
routes,
man.
you gonna be messing up.
There's nobody out there, man.
Yeah,
Kendrick
Karan.
Lamar.
Come on, Karan. Run your routes right, bro.
All right, so Kendrick announced that he is going to be performing at the halftime show for the upcoming Super Bowl in February. And the world reacted. What were you guys' first reaction to seeing this? I'll start with you, Corey.
I thought it was interesting. I didn't expect him to be the choice, but then I'm not mad at it because it makes sense fiscally. He had the biggest year. I don't know. I was happy for him. Like, I can't be mad that there's black representation at the halftime show. Like, that's ultimately what it boils down to. We've had many years of white acts, and now we got somebody that represents us again. Shout out to Jay. I love it. I love it. It's us on stage. It's West Coast. It's a good look. It's somebody that represents the culture, honestly, in my opinion. So it should be a fun time.
Karan, what was your reaction?
I thought it was fitting. I thought it capped off, which was probably one of the greatest years in hip hop history by a solo artist. I feel like he absolutely deserved it. And at no time during the announcement did I say, man, I wish it was Lil Wayne. I never.
My reaction was the same. My reaction was the same as y'all's. I was like, oh shit. When I saw it, I was like, oh shit. And then realizing the no round twos line, I was like, oh shit. I was like, damn. I ain't gonna hold you. I thought, damn, it's over. It's over. And I immediately in my head, I'm like, this nigga's about to perform Not Like Us at the Super Bowl. And I don't want us to get deep into that, but that was my immediate reaction. And I'm with you, Karan. My first reaction wasn't necessarily like I wish it was Wayne, but I did say once he announced it, I was like, damn, they didn't pick Wayne. I was like, fuck. And then I went and we saw what the internet did. I don't know about half, we don't talk about, but a lot of people on the internet then started saying, well, that's fucked up. They snubbed Wayne. It should be Wayne because Wayne expressed that he wanted to do it. And Louisiana is his hometown, so they felt like maybe it should have been Wayne. Now, I do think that some of those people that were saying that are people who are probably Drake fans and just want an end to Kendrick's run that he's on right now.
bro, a majority of them weren't even born when Wayne was on his run.
Right.
So what do you know?
And
And
I think
Just
Kendrick. I think it would have been fire if Kendrick would when he was walking off right there. Like even if he got off of camera before he said it, if he was just like, "Big as the what?"
oh,
That shit was fire.
why am I so slow? I just realized. I just realized that they did that, and then that's correct. He won. It's
Yeah.
Quran. It's done. It's over. It's
If he would
it's
have
over.
walked off, if he
It's
would have walked
over.
off and said,
That's
"Nigga, big as the what?"
That's a weird stance to take, knowing Drake turned the Super Bowl down 4 years in a row.
Doesn't matter.
I don't care if he turned it down today. The fact
Doesn't
that they
matter.
made that record and he bodied him all year, and then we got this following up. It's not over, bro. You gotta go into 2025.
What are we
Having
saying?
fear?
What are we saying is over? Not Drake's career.
No. Between them, the tiff between them, it's done. There's nothing else left to say. It's over. Just move on.
You felt like
It's a
that
wrap.
before the Super Bowl announcement.
No, he said game 2. It's over.
Who said
Ain't no
game
game 2. Drake said game 2.
Round
Well,
two.
when did he say that?
Drake posted on plot twist. He said game 2. He said he's coming.
said
It's like
round two.
another game. He said it's not over. Round 2.
He
It's
said
not
round.
over.
He said round two. Just don't want the.
It's
niggas in the
over. It ain't no
comments
round
to-
2.
Yeah.
Hey,
You don't get no.
That's
It's March Madness. One and done.
that's called little nigga privilege. Because had the role be reversed, if Kendrick would have said, listen, if Kendrick would have said, yeah, round 2, and Drake would have been like, ain't no round 2s, niggas would have killed Drake for that. True or false?
True.
It wouldn't have happened. It wouldn't
that's not
happen.
what I asked you.
No.
I
It's
hate
not.
when niggas do that. I didn't ask you that. I didn't ask you if it would have happened. I'm saying if Kendrick would have said, yeah, I got a record coming, nigga, round 2, and Drake would have been like, you only got one chance to win the championship, ain't no round 2. Niggas would
They
have
would've
killed
called that
Drake.
nigga- They would have killed him. They would have called him a pussy.
Come on, tell the truth one
All
time.
right.
It ain't gonna hurt you one time. It ain't gonna hurt
Tell
you.
the truth one time is
Corey would have
nasty.
called him.
That's
Corey would have killed him. Corey would have killed him. But I don't want to talk. I don't want to talk too much about Drake.
Yeah, I got
And
you.
that
So I
got
want
you.
to celebrate
And,
Kendrick. Celebrate Kendrick.
So,
That's how I
talking
celebrate.
about the Lil Wayne stuff. Neither one of y'all felt like at any point in time that y'all would have rather had Wayne, that y'all wanted Wayne instead of Kendrick.
I wouldn't mind it, but he doesn't have the catalog, bro. I'm trying to tell y'all, bro. It's not about hip hop in this scenario. It's not. It's about white people and money. Like, I'm sorry. That's what it boils down to. The same reason why they picked Kendrick over Wayne is the same reason why they showed Taylor Swift a million times last year. They want to appease to a certain crowd, and that's just what it is. That's what it is. Kendrick makes white people feel black. I'm being dead serious. He makes the white people who think they defend black people feel black. I promise you. I promise you. That's all I'm gonna say on that. Go ahead, Carl. My bad.
Everything you're saying is true, but I think we're slow having two different conversations. So where I disagree with you, I feel like not only will Wayne put on a magnificent performance in that city, in that building, and have a great space, I feel like he doesn't deserve it. And it's weird to say, if you look at Kendrick's last year versus Wayne's last 5 years, you would still pick Kendrick. And when Wayne was at his hottest and it was in that city, he didn't care anything about it. He didn't want to do it. Now Rock Nation wasn't involved then either, but he didn't care. They're making it this. First of all, being against winners is like a new thing for black people, and it's crazy. So Nicki has
A new thing.
You right, my bad. So Nicki has a personal thing, and like you watch the people just make up shit like, yeah, he hate Wayne. He's trying to get Wayne out of here. And then they play clips of Wayne being like, man, Jay saved my life financially. He don't even want me to telling y'all, but he looked out for me so much. I don't know what I would have do.
The niggas have been seen together multiple times over the past
together
year.
2 weeks ago.
Fair.
Most average nigga thing in the world.
It won't even 2 weeks. It won't even 2 weeks ago.
Oh, my bad.
If one of my artists that I put in a position to be rich is out here throwing temper tantrums because she has her own issue, but she's saying what she's saying is going on because it benefits her. You know what I'm talking about. I'm not trying to deal with her fans, whatever. And then his engineer comes out and says what he says.
And then
so his / manager, I just found out that's his manager too. So now you have parties that essentially are a representation of your brand speaking out and saying this is because we feel this way because it's an outrage. It's outrage because this individual and entity is responsible for them getting snubbed. What else are we
which
supposed to
all
interpret it as?
which all negatively reflects on you.
But it's all ridiculous. So let's go backwards. Last year, where was it at? It was in Vegas.
It was
right?
in Vegas.
And they had Usher. The year before that was in Arizona.
And I want to stop there because a lot of people are saying that why does Chitty get it just because he's from New Orleans? And I don't agree with this myself, but I think where people are getting that from is because one, last year it was in Vegas and they gave it to Usher. Yes, Usher's from Atlanta. We know Usher's from Atlanta. However, Usher's musically was the king of Vegas at that time. Yeah, because he had so them giving it to him was because of that, for sure. We have to know that it was because of his Vegas residency that they.
And white people love Usher.
Thank you. That's what. So that's
like,
what
yeah. But I'm just saying,
if you look at
if Usher didn't have the Vegas residency, he wouldn't have that.
I don't know.
Or the catalog.
The year before that, they gave it to
Rihanna.
Weekend, and Rihanna.
That was Rihanna.
Rihanna was in Arizona. I said before Arizona because there is no Arizona artist that ever stage, right? So
before Arizona was LA.
Magic,
hey, all you let's stop right there. We gonna make a bus stop right here. All you Arizona niggas that tried to say, well, why y'all niggas ain't try to get Arizona? Who, nigga? Who?
Nobody. Arizona don't want to see y'all.
Nobody.
I'm not doing this.
Let me say this. We're not going deep into this. I just want to say this one thing.
Okay.
You can gather the most illustrious Arizona artists you can fucking find, and none of them niggas beat pregnant Rihanna.
No.
None of them niggas beat pregnant Rihanna, nigga. Knock that off. Anyways.
But I know when it was in Atlanta and they did Maroon 5, none of you niggas cried out for T.I., Ludacris. None of you niggas cried out for Shane.
But the main reason for that is
Adam Levine.
because that wasn't a thing for us then. I don't really like that argument because that wasn't a thing for us. We weren't feeling like we was gonna get our artists on the Super Bowl performances.
And then when y'all do, what do y'all do? Start complaining. Always.
It was when they did that LA show where, and I know I'm speaking for myself as well. When we felt like we could get our niggas on the Super Bowl, like that was the thing. Jay was getting us on the Super Bowl. J-Lo, Shakira, cool. Weekend, okay, cool. He's still a pop star. Rihanna, come on. Rihanna, it's Rihanna. Yeah. But when the LA niggas did it, when niggas started crip walking at the Super Bowl, at the 50-yard line, yeah, that's when we felt like, yeah, this is us.
We felt like what? The most hip hop nigga right now in the world is Kendrick Lamar. So we're still getting exactly what we're asking for.
I agree. Now, I was like musically, because maybe it's just because I'm from that era and I'm thinking of all of the features he have and the different areas that he can go, that I felt like musically, just from a broad stroke of hip hop, that Lil Wayne's set would just mean more because it would touch a broader stroke than Kendrick would when he does his set.
They don't care about that. They only care about
I know.
Yeah.
I know. And then when I thought about it, of course, these people don't care about that. They give a fuck about the money. Kendrick just went crazy this year. He had an amazing year. That fucking Amazon show fucking did numbers. It looked fucking amazing. And at the end of the day, the music, like Corey said, the music is more palatable to everyone. Even though he's gonna get up there and do some Black Power shit.
There's more white people that know Wayne records than know Kendrick records. I'm sure of it.
Maybe maybe
not.
Lollipop
song we all hate. We all hate Lollipop. Me and Corey for different reasons, but we hate. I hate that.
I hate that
I'm with you, buddy. I fucking hate that record. But that's a gigantic record, right? So, and Wayne has gigantic commercial success with his features and by himself, right? He got the rock records he can do. Wayne is a rock. Don't get it confused. There's only a handful of guys that if you tell me they're the greatest rappers ever, I'm like, I can go with that. And Wayne is one of them, and Kendrick is not. So I'm not saying Wayne won't. Wayne will absolutely put on a marvelous show.
I agree. All right. So anyway, off of Wayne. Wayne doesn't. No, not off of Wayne. My final take on Wayne is that while nostalgia and where I hold Wayne at in his music catalog and all of the features he's done over time is just like a fucking jumbo of a whole bunch of shit from the soundtrack of my fucking teenage years coming into adulthood and all that shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I was caught up in emotion, feeling like I wish Wayne would have did it. But then I thought about the shit. If this is the last year that Rock Nation is holding it, this is an opportunity. Let me not say that. Let me just stay on Wayne for now. I'll say that when we get back to Kendrick. I think that Wayne just doesn't deserve this. His performances lately have not been to the point where we're looking at a Super Bowl performance. Niggas started up in fucking WrestleMania clips and all type of other shit. And I'm just like, nah.
He looked bad.
It doesn't. He looks bad, and he's just Wayne's not ready. I get it. It's New Orleans, and you wanted to do it, but Kendrick's the right guy. Kendrick's the right guy. And if you guys got something else to say about Wayne having it, then y'all can.
Wayne is one of the greatest artists of all time. Any genre, any era, anything. Like, there's nothing bad to ever say about Lil Wayne. He has been having the health issues. I think that also speaks to his lack of music with Drake being out. You know, Drake's working; he's always out. But he can absolutely put together a Super Bowl set that would be fantastic and memorable and classic. I mean, he's arguably the greatest rapper of all time. I would have no issue with Wayne having a set. With the year that Kendrick's had, with the work that he's put in, getting this recluse to finally be outside and be on commercials and be active. And I mean, he looks like he needs this. This is his moment and he deserves this. No matter how much of a Drake fan I am, I'm also a Kendrick. I have everything Kendrick's ever rapped in his life, and he deserves this moment. And it was shitty to watch people especially Nicki. It was shitty to watch people cloud his moment to create this thing for Wayne that's not even there. Wayne's not underappreciated. He's not overlooked like that. Those are stupid stuff. It's Lil Wayne. Everybody.
And I think Kendrick extends the invite. I really think he does. I think he does. I don't see why he wouldn't.
He may have. Well, I know why.
No. I didn't say did. I said I think he will.
No. I'm saying he may do it, but if he doesn't, I would understand why. If me and
because Drake.
100%.
Okay.
I would never beef with Corey and then call you and ask you to come hang out online.
But from what I understand about Kendrick is he loves Wayne.
Sure, he loves Drake.
He loves Wayne. He admires Wayne. So I think Kendrick will extend the offer. Whether or not Wayne will take it, I don't know. But I do think that Kendrick has his hand on the pulse of hip hop. And I think if he hears people wanting it and he loves Wayne that much, that he probably will extend the invite. They do have a record together, and it is highly touted in the hip hop community.
Worthy.
I know. And that doesn't matter. That doesn't matter though. Niggas be coming out and coming out and doing records that they don't have.
You're 100%. So let me ask you a question, both of you. If he extends the invite, do Wayne and Drake have a conversation? Because Drake want to say go do it.
I think Wayne's loyal enough. I think Wayne's loyal enough to tell him, yo, they offered me the Super Bowl. It's in New Orleans. It means something to me. I'm gonna just go do it.
So Drake's obviously gonna say go do it. I'm not tripping.
I don't think that Wayne's phone call to Drake is a permission phone call. I think it's a heads up. I think it's a heads up phone call.
Yeah. But
go ahead.
If you're Wayne, let me ask you something. If you're Wayne, do you do that if Kendrick calls you?
It depends on how I think. It depends on how much I love Drake, how much it means to me, and how much I think Drake is going to be offended by it, if at all.
Corey?
So I would weigh all three of those things together. But how much it means to me in my career would be the heaviest weight on that.
Me personally, if I'm Wayne, I don't need to tell Drake anything. I don't need to give you a heads up. I don't need to tell you shit. Remember, you're a nigga that signed to me what my nigga say, you a nigga that signed to a nigga that signed to another nigga. Like,
that was 100 years ago.
But you would call me. You would call me, right?
Let's tell the truth. He hasn't been signed with money since Scorpion.
If he had the same dynamic as Drake and Wayne, I'm not calling none of you niggas. No. For what? It's business.
You are a sick nigga.
Yeah, Corey's sick. I'm gonna be offended. I'm gonna be offended that you ain't even just like hit me up like, yo. I'm gonna be offended that that I'm watching the Super Bowl, or that matter of fact, not that I'm watching the Super Bowl because I'm gonna skip the halftime performance because I don't fuck with that nigga. I'm gonna be super mad that my phone is blowing up saying, yo, Corey just came out. Corey what? Corey who? Corey Holcomb?
Me, nigga.
Corey Patterson? Who came out? No, Corey S just came out on this nigga set. Damn.
You know why
bro.
you would be mad? You know why you would be mad?
I'm like,
Because
damn,
you know
I didn't even know that.
You wouldn't be mad. You wouldn't be mad. I know you would. You probably be shocked, but you wouldn't be mad. You're like, you know what? That
I wouldn't be mad that you did it. I wouldn't be mad that you did it. I'd be mad that you didn't tell me.
We're not telling the truth. If he do not like us and Wayne take the stage, Drake has a right to be mad. Yes. What are you talking about? He has a right to be mad.
Wait, no, I didn't say nothing about having the right.
God damn it!
And I didn't.
I know.
I'm Wayne. I don't need to tell this nigga nothing. Like, but business and friendships are two different things. Fuck that.
I get your point. I get your point.
No.
I get your point. I would feel away, and then I tell you that I felt the way.
You're doing a gig. They're not even paying you for it.
You would have every to, but if me and you stop being cool because I did the Super Bowl, like I'm like, bro, like how, like that's not something we cannot be cool about. You have every reason to tell me.
But that's not why. That's not why we stop being cool. See how niggas can word things in a way that makes niggas look crazy. We would not be cool because you went and stood next to a nigga that violated me and didn't even fuck with me enough to be like, yo, I'm about to go do this. And the Kendrick performing at halftime, like, what does this mean? What do you think this means for hip hop and what'll come from it? Because Kendrick made a statement that hip hop is still the most influential genre of music, and he's gonna be there to remind everybody about that. And they chose the right one. I'm paraphrasing.
Okay, well, I'll say this based on his most recent record that he put out and the content aligning with everything I've been saying, like we need a culture shift. I think it helps shift the culture on a national stage. That should be the ultimate goal. I think what it does for hip hop is it changes the culture and allows you guys to stop glorifying BS. That's what I think it does.
I think we move into the Kendrick era.
I mean, we're already in the Kendrick era, bro.
Yeah, I guess it's
like we are. I mean, he told y'all. You mean
as of this
whatever
year?
It was.
You mean as of 2024, we're in the Kendrick era? Is that what you mean? Or you mean we've been in it?
Man, I get what you guys are saying. He's just always been the best when it comes to rapping since Good Kid, Mad City.
Cool, but has this been his era? Are we in the Kendrick era though?
Cool.
I don't know why Karan is laughing.
Because how I said cool. Because I agree with you. He has been the best lyrical.
Are we in the era? To answer that directly, now we are. I can say definitively now, yes, we are.
Okay. So you think that this is just solidifying like this? Because the Grammys are close. They were talking about that on another pod I was listening to. The Grammys are right after the Super Bowl. Yeah, the Grammys are right after the Super Bowl. So this could just be like, we could just be in the midst of a Kendrick Lamar run, like a big run. A big run.
Still laughing.
Karan, what do you think that the performance means for hip hop and
absolutely positively fucking nothing. The fact
that is crazy.
What would it mean? What did it mean when Dre and M did the Super Bowl? What did it mean? They all went away.
No. Wait, no. It means that, something. Like I said, the culture, the shift of the culture. I'm telling you, his goal. And I'm going off of what he's been saying and what we're hearing in his music. His goal is to completely shift the culture from y'all glorifying bullshit. Like, we're going to talk about real issues and real solutions, and we're going to speak on real situations and not make up, fabricated.
That's not going to work in the real city that he bangs from. That's not even going to work in Compton. That's not going to work.
What
How
artists
do you
are
know?
going to fall in line with that?
It's
though?
never been.
All the niggas that was on stage when he did Not Like Us 17 times in a row, they're going to go back to rapping just like they've been rapping their entire fucking lives. They're going to be gangbanging.
What does that have to? What does that have to do? What does that have to do with the culture recognizing it as a whole? Is what I'm saying. I'm not talking about.
You're talking about black culture, not hip hop culture.
He's not.
Yes, man.
Got you.
He's not even going to shift anything where he's from.
You know what's crazy? He shifted your boy's career.
He couldn't have, because my boy, if you're talking
he shifted your boy's career.
One in every metric in rap history.
He still shifted.
It doesn't matter. There's still an asterisk there, just like LeBron always has an asterisk. It's just the same thing.
It's a made-up thing. It's not an asterisk. If you go streams, if you go money, if you go spins, if you go anything, it says Drake.
So Kendrick is
That's the history. That's the history, though. That's the history, though.
Yeah, stop talking about yesterday. We talking about today, bro.
His career shifted today.
We talking about today, bro.
Yeah, his career shifted today.
Shifted it
in a negative way.
It shifted to dance music.
This is what this is. This is Burger King getting a new burger and everybody going crazy, and McDonald's going,
You're disgusting.
I'm still McDonald's. I'm absolutely still McDonald's. No matter how many Whoppers you eat, I'm McDonald's. So when everybody went crazy for the new Chick-fil-A sandwich or the new Popeye sandwich, you niggas was going crazy. The lines was, I'm still McDonald's. No matter what you do, I'm McDonald's. That's how I look at this. So when you say, are we in this era? Do niggas eat at McDonald's every day? Niggas will
a lot of niggas stop eating at McDonald's after that, dog.
They did. A lot of niggas, and then they're all right back.
Kendrick is noble.
But
Kendrick is noble,
let me say
bro.
this. Let me say this. I think that for one, this performance has an opportunity for a full circle moment when it comes to Jay-Z, Rock Nation, and their partnership with the NFL. A lot of you niggas tried to kill Jay when he made that deal and partnered with the NFL in the midst of all of the Colin Kaepernick shit, in the midst of Colin Kaepernick being blackballed. And y'all tried to kill that nigga for saying we need to it's kneeling. It's time to stop kneeling and do some action or whatever. However he said it, I'm paraphrasing. And niggas tried to call him all types of coons and all types of house niggas and all of that shit because he made a deal with the NFL for this halftime show shit. And look what he's done since then. He's gotten our people in there. He got that LA shit. And now full circle, Kendrick's going to come on and do the halftime show. Kendrick's an artist of strong values. And I believe that he's going to push black culture, not just hip hop culture. I think he's going to push black culture and black power culture at the Super Bowl in the middle of the fucking world. And I think that's a full circle moment for all of the niggas that tried to kill Jay for the Rock Nation deal. And now we're giving an artist like Kendrick Lamar the center stage to say what he wants to in the middle of February.
I think
because best believe Kendrick ain't take that job. Kendrick didn't take that job if it had stipulations in strings. I believe. I believe.
I believe you're right. I don't know that. What I do know is this. Watching people create narratives is like my favorite thing to do in media at this time in my life. What I will say is this. Jay did everything he was supposed to do. I still didn't like the comment that he made about it's time to stop kneeling. And that's my favorite industry guy ever. I got him over everybody. But I didn't like that comment. But I do like the action.
I'm going to say I feel Wayne wasn't deserving. He may have been able to do a set. If they would have thrown a big budget in, it would have been cool. But we've all seen him perform recently. It hasn't been up to par. I feel like Kendrick, the Amazon numbers, his name, what they're planning on doing when the Grammys come around, all of that stuff coincides with the whole artist Hollywood type shit. Outside of that, it makes sense financially. It's gonna be fun, bro. I just feel like people need to stop shitting on when black people get shit done. We don't always have to compare and say how comes and why not. Like, just accept what you have. And all of the niggas that's hating on the situation, like everybody that has something negative to say, like, go do something with yourself. Like, you go put yourself in a position to go do something. Like, there's just too much hate and negativity for people's accomplishments, and I can't understand for the reason of my mind why. It just doesn't make any sense. It's like you niggas is late on your bills and you worried about who's performing at the Super Bowl. I just don't understand. That's all. Castle Crowns, I'm
I
out.
do think I do think there's a lot of hate. I do think there's a lot of people that are hating. I don't think everybody is by mentioning Wayne because and I'm just speaking about that because me personally, I like Kendrick and I'm excited about his performance. I'm excited to see what it's going to be. And for a second, I definitely wanted Wayne to be in there, and it wasn't from a place of hate and thinking that Kendrick didn't deserve it. So I just feel like, yeah, there was probably some Drake fans that hated it because Kendrick was there and just wanted to end the Kendrick run, or people that just don't like Kendrick. And I'm pretty sure there's some people that just really like Wayne and really want to support Wayne and want Wayne to do it. But I agree, after thinking about it, after seeing all of these videos surface and seeing Wayne's health look crazy and questions about him being able to be sober and all of this shit surrounding him, if I'm the NFL, Kendrick is not only the safer choice than Lil Wayne, he's the financially sound choice, and musically for our broad audience, he's the better choice as well. He just makes more sense. He just makes more sense.
Yeah, I think outside of musically, I think musically Wayne does make more sense. I'm 100% sure Kendrick's hotter right now. Wayne has more white fans than Kendrick Lamar by 1,000,000%. But everything else you said is true, and I know we're in prayers. We hope it's. Go ahead.
I just want to ask you one question. You feel like that after Kendrick went against Drake?
Yes.
I think Wayne still has more white fans. Okay.
I think he's at his pinnacle right now. And he deserved to be this. Kendrick is all the success all the benefits he's reaping, he absolutely deserves them, including the Super Bowl. And that's what I wanted to take away from this. I thought it was nasty for Nicki and for other artists to damper this moment. Now, if they did it after the Super Bowl, if they did it like a week after the announcement, but to automatically like shit on this is like, depending on how you look at the Super Bowl, this is like one of the biggest things in his career. I don't look at it like that. Because none of my GOATs have ever done the Super Bowl outside of, I guess, Beyonce. And I'm talking about hip hop. I know Whitney and Michael did it, but those are pop stars, right? Those are people around you know what I'm saying? So the Super Bowl doesn't mean that much to me as a consumer, but what I'll say is I was disappointed they tried to shit on Kendrick's moment, even for Wayne, even for anybody, because this is a lifelong thing and it's just nasty how it happened. Kendrick absolutely deserves it. Wayne would have been a cool choice too for different reasons. He's had one of the best years, if not the best year in hip hop history. Why wouldn't you cap it off with a Super Bowl? Why wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Why wouldn't
you? Yeah, I'm looking forward to it, man. I'm looking forward to it just to see what it is. I'm gonna be tapped in, watching, volume all the way up. Definitely looking forward to see who he brings out. Looking forward to see if he does bring out Wayne. Looking forward to winning my bet, because I think I'm gonna actually bet some niggas because they want to challenge me on that. That he does not perform not like us at the Super Bowl.
He absolutely is doing that like that.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna take the under, so me and you can go ahead and lock that bet in later. But
you don't think he is? You don't think he is?
I do not think he's going to perform that record at the Super Bowl. And I personally think, we don't have to get into a tangent about it, but I personally think it's a bigger diss for him not to perform it at the Super Bowl. For him to do the Super Bowl and say, I don't need that record that I talk about you on. I don't need to talk about you at all to turn this Super Bowl upside down. But
you and I both agree that that's a lie, right?
No. I don't. I think it will turn up more though if he did.
No, this is what I'm asking you. If Drake and Kendrick don't get into it this year, does Kendrick get the Super Bowl?
Oh yeah. No, I'm saying now that I have the Super Bowl, absolutely his victory over or their battle, because I don't want to get into an argument with you about that. Their battle absolutely raised Kendrick's stock. But I'm saying that if me personally, I would not do the record at the Super Bowl. Because I don't want it attached to you or that record.
You know, me and you are in agreement that if I'm Kendrick, I wouldn't do the record either. Because all it does is feed your narrative that all the biggest shit that you've ever done is still about me. Exactly. That's why I wouldn't do it.
Exactly.
But it's also the truth that all the biggest shit you've ever done is still about me. So two things can be true.
Hey. So we'll see, man. We'll see. Maybe Kendrick will fucking wop
that's fire.
a fucking pinata. Maybe he will whop a pinata at the fucking Super Bowl. Who knows? Who knows? That'd be nasty though.
Maybe he will. Maybe he'll bring out Kendrick. Maybe he'll bring out Wayne and Drake, and he'll do Poetic Justice.
That won't happen. But speaking of, we gotta close this. We gotta close this. We gotta close this. If he did, he needs to also bring out Janet and Janet sing the background. But the NFL will never let that happen. She's banned. She's banned. She's banned. She's not.
Listen, if they did Poetic Justice and they pieced it up on the stage, would you be okay with that, or would you be mad?
I'd be okay with it. That's fire. That's a great moment, but it's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. But listen, man, tell me what y'all think about that. How y'all feel about everything that we talked about? Do you think Wayne deserved a shot? Do y'all think it's trash for us to even mention Wayne when Kendrick is having such a great moment? Or do you think that this is just us being hip hop fans and us being passionate about the culture and what we might want and what we want to see? Because I don't think that it's negative to me for us to talk about Wayne in this moment. Kendrick has the performance. It's not like we're talking about it and they're going to be like, you know what? The world is right. Let's go ahead and put Wayne in. Nah, it's just, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not going to happen. He has it. It's him. And this, for them, it just brings more eyes and engagement to this moment. So it's cool. It's cool. It'll be fine. But let us know, man. Don't forget to hit the like button, like, share, subscribe to the vibes, man. We'll see y'all next time.